Hello, this is Kim Watson of Easy Trader. Welcome to an exclusive review of the key economic news events which are being released in the coming week. Okay, so Happy New Year to you all. And the first question, of course, is will it be a happy one for the dollar? It's had a pretty good start. Let's have a look at what's going on in terms of news events this week. Well, the big stories, as I say, as much as necessary, the big movers. Of course, there's the Bank of England interest rate decision coming out on Thursday. We've got the European flash inflation figure coming out on Wednesday. FOMC minutes on Thursday, and then the Greek tragedy. Oh no, sorry. I should also have the US jobs report. Of course, I'm not quite so worried about the minutes, but the jobs report, non-farms on Friday, and the Greek tragedy on whenever. But that is something that's really hugging the news about the in terms of big stories, the potential of Greece with the elections coming up in 3 weeks, whether they will actually withdraw from the European Union as such, or certainly the Euro. Anyway, moving through the week, looking at UK construction PMI came out this morning, relatively little movement there. We've seen very small moves of this of late, and it didn't surprise. It's still growing, but fractionally lower rate overall. It's looking good, so no real surprises there. Looking forward to tomorrow, we've got the UK services figures coming out at 9:30. And the amount of movement of this data has reduced significantly of late, so I'm not expecting any major surprises here either in terms of movements, but of course it is one of the key news events. And then later on in the afternoon we've got the US non-manufacturing, or should I say services figures, coming out at 3 o'clock. This generally gives a much lower sized movement anyway, but as things are picking up, any good figures coming through on this sort of data may just help the dollar further. Looking ahead then to Wednesday, we've got the flash estimate out at 10 o'clock in the morning. Now, this is not something I would normally trade, but in the current circumstances we are seeing quite a lot of excitement looking around at the potential deflation more so, and obviously looking ahead into next week when we have the ECB meeting. It's expected that the decisions will be made, and any low figures on the CPI here will just fuel that even further and see possibly the euro sell-off. ADP non-farm payrolls at 1:15. It's become a bit of a sleeping topic because it just doesn't seem to have any real reaction to the markets at the moment, cause any stir in the markets. People are starting to overlook them at the moment, but what they may do is look at the FOMC minutes later in the day. But again, Yellen spoke last time, so a lot of the things that may be covered in the minutes may have been already covered in her speech. Looking ahead to Thursday then, we've got the Bank of England interest rate decision. There's no surprises expected here in terms of it being left alone. The problem we have in a sense is that with the Euro region needing help, it would be quite a bad move at this time to start increasing interest rates in the UK, because we could be in the same situation in the near future, and inflation is keeping down low. Looking ahead on Friday then, Friday non-farm payrolls at 1:30 is the sort of key figure there. We've got the Canadian figures come out at the same time. They can have a decent movement as well, but the trading the dollar, the US figures have more bearing. Okay, so that's the week ahead. Hope you have a great one. Bye.